Hey guys, welcome back. We are here at Universal Orlando, and we are doing something that we love just about more than anything today, and that's that we're going to eat. There's a few new food items throughout the parks, and we have to try them all, especially since there are 2 new crepes. We can't wait for those.
There's also like a watermelon flatbread, which sounds interesting. There's some passholder appreciation food. We are excited and hungry. Let's head on in. The first place we're headed is the Today Cafe, which is just inside Universal Studios. This is where that watermelon flatbread is supposed to be. When we first heard about it, it was called a watermelon pizza, and so I was thinking like watermelon would be the crust and then maybe some like whipped cream and fruit on top, but now that I know that they're calling it a watermelon flatbread, I'm really curious to see what it is. On the receipt, it called this the watermelon feta flatbread, and so of course it has watermelon and feta on it. It also has corn and like a balsamic glaze and some arugula. I'm really interested to try this. This is really kind of an interesting flavor. It's definitely not like pizza-ish in a traditional way, and it does have like a sweet undertone because there are several sweet.
So you know it's gonna be good.
It is good. Have you tried this one?
No, I have not.
Oh.
Are you doing a TikTok?
No, we're doing a YouTube video.
Even better. If you need a taxi, call Labby the Cabbie. That's me.
Make sure you call him. That was great. We love the characters here. I don't necessarily love this. It's not bad. It's just not necessarily like right up my alley. I think this is definitely up Tyler's alley, so I'm really interested to see what he's gonna say about it.
So I actually really enjoy this. There's only one thing that I'll say bad about it. Like, the flavors are incredible. Like, the flavors are there, and it's really good. The crust, like, it's almost, I wish it was more crispy instead of, it almost tastes dry or stale in a way. And I don't think it's stale because it was made to order. Like, at the Today Cafe, you have to sit there and wait for your food. Sometimes, like, we had a table number and they brought it out to us. So I don't think it's stale or that it's set there. I'm just not sure, but the flavor is delicious. Like Anna was right, this is right up my alley. I don't think she's gonna eat much more of this, but I guess I'll just have to take the bullet and eat the rest.
We love the Today Cafe, and a lot of their items are made to order like this, and they're so fresh. They also have some pastries that are like ready, and they'll heat them up for you.
It was so hard not to get one of those pastries. We were just like, we had to be like, hey, we're eating a lot of food today. Don't grab one, and we still almost ordered one.
Yeah, that ham and Gouda croissant. Oh my gosh! But this is a fantastic place to grab yourself breakfast or lunch.
Even with the crust being not perfect, that was one of the best things I've ever had here. Like, I really love the flavor. I could tell after eating it, it was definitely something that you wouldn't love.
Yeah.
Like, if I'd have tried it first, I'd be like, yeah, Anna's not gonna like that.
So, it's not that I didn't like it. I did eat some more of it. It's just not exactly my style. A little bit.
A little bit.
But if like that's your kind of thing, you definitely need to come check it out because it was very well made.
But that means we get to have like one of the best days ever. It's been a long time since we've had a new crepe. I think, Christmas?
At
Christmas,
least.
like I think they had that sugar cookie crepe or whatever, and it was amazing. So I have really high expectations for the crepes over here at Central Park Crepe.
The line really isn't that bad for the crepes today, and they do have 2 brand new crepes that we've never tried before. The pork carnitas one we are super excited for, and then they also have a vegan berry crepe that we're gonna get as well. So over at Central Park Crepes, they actually have both savory and sweet crepes. We got one of each, and we're gonna dig into this vegan berry one first. It's also supposed to have coconut whipped topping on it. They were out of that, but we're gonna eat it anyway. So it's kind of hemorrhaging out the sides. I got a feeling this is gonna be extremely messy. This is delicious. That raspberry sauce on top, oh my gosh. And one interesting thing about the crepes is it's kind of like a journey as you get down to the bottom, and the flavor changes a little bit.
You weren't kidding when you said this was a mess. Like, I don't even know how to go about it, but as far as the sweet crepes go, we enjoy them. We tend to lean towards the savory crepes, and you may think it's weird that we're eating the dessert crepe before the savory crepe, but let me just tell you something. These are made fresh to order, and that thing, when we got it, it rivaled it rivaled the sun. Like, it was really hot. I felt, you could see like the radiation coming off of it. Really, really hot. You know how Anna was talking about these are kind of an adventure, not just because you have to go get napkins, like just keep running back and forth for napkins because they are so messy. But they change as you get down through them, and we just got to like the layer where all the almonds were hiding. Like that really took it over, like just over the top. We will say, like I still think that coconut topping would help, but the almonds, that little crunch, is exactly what it needed. Y'all probably already know that I'm a huge fan of the brisket crepe, and so when I heard about the pork carnitas crepe coming, I got pretty excited because this is something that could really be successful in a crepe. Is it going to be as good as the brisket crepe? I guess that's what we've got to decide, but I'm excited to get into it. It's still pretty warm, but I think it's cool enough to try to buy it. Let's see if I get some burns on me. Okay, this is really good. I don't think it's quite as good as the brisket crepe, but this is good. Like, I would be perfectly happy if they kept this, and this was like the other savory option because I could just switch back and forth between them. But yeah, definitely not as good as the brisket crepe in my opinion. I'm interested to see what Anna thinks because this is definitely something that I think she'll really enjoy. But this, like, if you're here, you have to try this. Even if you just want that brisket crepe, get them both. Get them both. It doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how you can decide between this and the brisket crepe. They are so good with like the cojita cheese and the peppers and the onions. I think that sauce on the brisket crepe might be like what just barely puts it over the top, but this is incredible.
I don't really know how Universal keeps doing it and like keeps putting out just amazing crepes. Like, they were so good.
Yeah.
The problem with the crepes is they're a lot of food. Like, I am so full.
Yeah.
It's never a good idea to get 2 crepes. Like, they are definitely a shareable. I know some people complain about them being $11, but I promise you it's enough food for 2 people because I am stuffed.
Yeah, and the last thing that you want to do is go hop on a bunch of roller coasters after you're absolutely stuffed, so we always recommend sharing one.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's the last thing I want to do because we'll probably do it. One place you can always find a ton of food is over here in the food court in Springfield.
Oh yeah.
But unfortunately, nothing new today. So that means that we don't get to go in here and enjoy anything, but on to the next location.
After eating those crepes, like, I feel like I'm in a bit of a food coma. I'm getting kind of sleepy, but I think there is one thing
it's too early for that.
That might be able to fix that.
And what would that be?
More food.
No, okay. So depending on when you come to the parks, you will find these like pop-up trucks that just come up out of nowhere and they'll have new food items. Generally they'll be seasonal. Some of the events have like dedicated tents or food trucks that pop up that have items that you can only get during that time. The truck that we're headed to, it's been here for a while. Like, I would say close to a year.
Yeah.
And the menu has varied slightly, but they did like add a new item to it that we haven't had before. Oh man, what does it tell you when you're like not really that hungry, but something looks good? Does that mean it's got to be good?
I really think it has to be. The only thing is I'm a little bit scared of this because the last time we were here, we did have the reimagined like Nashville hot mac and cheese, and it was very, very hot. So I'm a little bit scared of how hot this is going to be, but it looks fantastic.
So what she's talking about is the other menu item that they have here. It's the like hot Nashville chicken mac and cheese or whatever. I've probably butchered that. But we had it back in December and it was like, it wasn't hot. Like it tasted like barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
And so we made that statement. Mm-hmm. And then we got it again. And it was hot, like extremely hot.
Yeah.
I don't know if they heard us and were just like, we'll show them. Probably not, but that's what it felt like. The good news is this is gonna be way less messy than the crepes.
Maybe.
Like, I'm still not even that hungry, but I'm excited to try it. Like,
same.
Be careful with that toothpick. Well, it's no longer pretty. We can't call it that. How is it?
It's real good.
Even though you're not hungry at all, it's good?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's a really crumbly biscuit. It's not bad.
No.
The chicken, like the skin on it is kind of tough to tear. I don't know if you could tell by the bite I tried to take. It was,
Yeah, there's a really like tough piece in our chicken thigh. Like,
Yeah.
I just bit the other side and it
Really?
wasn't like that at all.
a lot
So,
better. That's good. That's good. But no, it's just like the biscuit's falling apart everywhere. So maybe it's not less messy than the crepes. The hot honey biscuit, actually, you can get 3 different sauces. So you can get the hot honey, which is what it comes with, or you can substitute like golden barbecue or Nashville hot. If it's the same Nashville hot as the mac and cheese, it's really hot. But it also comes with this side of apple cider vinegar slaw. And I know Anna doesn't want this, but it sounds pretty good to me. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That's what I'll say. I guess it would be more refreshing like if you got something that was spicy. Like the hot honey biscuit wasn't really spicy at all. Didn't really have any spice. And this needs to be colder. Like it's almost warm, and that's odd for coleslaw, in my opinion. But it's not bad. It's definitely not. I mean, the biscuit was better, but this is fine. Our next location, we actually have to backtrack because that truck is just out in front of this, you know. So, but they have Passholder Appreciation Days going on right now.
Yes.
And so when they have Passholder Appreciation Days here at Universal Orlando, they bring a lot of food items that are exclusive for pass holders. And one of them that we've been really interested is over at Lombard's. So let's go check that one out.
Universal knows the way to our heart is through food. We're really excited to get into Lombard's. We haven't eaten here in forever, and it looks like there's some rain moving in, so we're excited to get inside for a little bit. So these are the Chinatown Fries here at Lombard's. I'm not gonna lie, I already tried one, and they are delicious.
Okay, so I know we're outside, but that place seemed a little too, we just hate bothering people.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to like talk in there. Like we let Anna just sort of tell you what we got.
Yeah.
But we did not want to bother the people in there. People were trying to enjoy their meal, and the last thing we want to do is be annoying, but those were awesome.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that's my favorite food item that I've had today.
You just love potatoes though. Like you love potatoes.
I do love potatoes, but that sauce was fantastic. Oh my gosh, those were delicious.
There is one more item that we want to try today, and it's over in Islands of Adventure, and there's no better way to get over there than jumping on the Hogwarts Express. Now approaching King's Cross Station. We just got off the Hogwarts Express to come over here and get that last item, and as soon as we got off, it was like already sprinkling. We're like, oh, maybe it's just gonna sprinkle for a little bit, and there was a giant clap of thunder.
Yeah.
I would assume that all the rides are not operating over here. So the good news is crowds should clear out a little bit. I know that doesn't really affect us. We have reservations at the next location. So
True.
But it's just funny because like it was beautiful over there when we got on. Like you could tell the clouds were starting to get in, but nothing like how dark it looks over here. Our next and last location is actually Confiscos, because they have some Dan Dan noodles that we've been really excited about.
Yes.
Like when we saw the list of UOAP, I guess, exclusive food,
Yeah.
that was the one that stood out to us. It's one of those places, they also have the lounge, like the UOAP lounge.
Yes.
Sort of like over at Lombard's where we just were. So you can get seating quicker that way, but we still recommend making reservations. And I think they actually just texted us that our table was ready as we were walking over here. Isn't Florida weather weird? Like you can just tell how beautiful it is now. When just a few minutes ago there was like thunder and lightning popping off everywhere. Florida's really strange sometimes. And I know you're excited about this one.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
Holy cow, these smell so good. Like even though we've already eaten a ton of food today, I can tell you right now, there's not gonna be a single bite left in this bowl.
These are really good, and we actually talked to the waiter here, and he gave us some really good info. So a lot of this Passholder Appreciation food, it will end on May 26th, which isn't too far from now. But like items like this for them, they rotate like 3 or 4 times a year, so these will probably be available. He's guessing, he doesn't have any definitive dates. He was guessing they might be available as late as like early fall. So we highly suggest coming and get these. I will note, my first bite, I wasn't sure what to expect, and they are a little spicy. And they are the spicy Dan Dan noodles, but they have a good little kick to them.
Okay, so what was your favorite food item that we had today?
I'm like partial to crepes. Like,
yeah.
That crepe was really good. That pork carnitas crepe. I kind of hope that's the other savory crepe that they
just keep.
Because it was really good. What about you?
Ooh, that crepe was fantastic.
If you say the fries.
I'm sorry. My favorite thing was the fries. They were so good. Oh my god.
I know how you are with fries, so it doesn't shock me, but it's a cop-out.
Yeah. Like, I am absolutely stuffed right now, but if you looked at me and were like, hey Anna, you wanna go get some more fries? I would go get some more fries.
100%. But with that, we are gonna try to dodge these incoming storms. It's like weird, it's been dark, and then sky lightens up, and then it's sunny right now, but supposedly here in like an hour it's supposed to rain again. So we're gonna roll ourselves out of the park because we are both extremely full. But thanks for hanging out, and leave us a comment in the comment section and let us know, have you ever like experienced the UOAP menus or the special occasion items?
If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. You can hit that subscribe button, turn that bell notification so you get an alert every time we post a new video.
Thanks for watching.